Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. We're going to do a love reading, taking a look at what is going on with the person you were dealing with. Remember, though, it is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. However, if you are interested in personal readings, I have a half-price sale on at the moment until the end of the month, when I will be closing my Etsy store. Link for that is in the description box below. Overall energy of the reading is the 10 of Swords. First thing I got with that was I give up. So there's definitely a feeling of kind of extreme frustration or hopelessness in the situation. There was also an energy there or a feeling there of kind of abandonment or ghosting. We'll see what else comes out, but the main focus here is the Page of Cups. Healings and apologies. A new start or beginning potentially here. There is that saying, it's always darkest before the dawn. Let's see what's going on, because there is a feeling here actually where you could be feeling like I give up or on the situation, but I do feel like someone here kind of ghosted, blocked. Blocks and challenges here are the Six of Cups. There's a lack of emotional intelligence from someone in the situation. Could be a reconciliation here potentially that we've been hoping for, or it may just be because of the Page of Cups. This could be someone who is very emotionally unavailable, which is causing you a lot of frustration. Also as well, because there is a feeling here that there is a lot of emotion here on both sides, but I feel like they don't connect to that energy or let you in. And we've got the Queen of Wands, Aries energy here, confidence in the situation or in this person. They also could be someone who is quite focused on themselves or showing up in a very detached way. Could be a very physical connection as well, that you know there is definitely something emotional there, but they won't acknowledge that or open up about that. And I feel this kind of on-off nature. I think they've ghosted you or pulled back, but I don't feel it like one time they've done that. I feel their energy kind of, because this is where the frustration is coming through, where I feel you can sense and you kind of know that this isn't just physical, this isn't just casual, that they do feel something on an emotional level. But every time it comes to sort of connecting to that or talking about feelings or following through on something on an emotional level, this person disconnects, maybe ghosts you for a little while, but their energy, it feels like their energy then comes back in. But there is a element of stagnation there because they sort of never follow through. This person definitely has some major issues going on in relation to their emotions and emotional availability, particularly issues with intimacy outside of the physical side of things, like true intimacy on an emotional level. But then there's also a feeling and vibe here, like a moth to a flame, where they keep coming back to you. And it's like, kind of like, but why do you keep coming back if you don't progress the situation forward? And if you won't open up to me emotionally, even though I know you feel it. Let's see what's going on in their intentions. We've got the Hierophant, Taurus energy, Justice, Libra energy. Man, this person's So they do want something serious, they do want the connection, but we've got the King of Wands in reverse, Leo energy. They're sorry and remorseful, but the best apology is changed behavior. The Queen of Wands, King of Wands in reverse. We've got a complete match in the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, but the King of Wands is in reverse, and also this is of the fire element. So the physical side of things, passion, sex. They do want to change, but okay, great. What are you doing to change? That Leo energy rules over partly romance, and particularly sort of that romantic expression and intimacy on that level. Part of that is sex, but not all of it. But there's a disconnect there because of the King of Wands in reverse. We've got for their actions or the World card. We've got the Nine of Wands, their intimacy issues. Where does this energy go? The World card there is good to a degree, but it's still indicating, because that's Saturnian energy, there's like a cycle that is almost overcome or ending, the Ten of Swords, to lead to a new beginning. But there's still some kind of restrictions or obstacles in the way there. Because the interesting thing it's given me here is this person does care about you considerably, but it's not showing up more the reason of like, okay, why are they not able to express that or open up, or why do they have these intimacy issues that cause them to pull back and run away? Let's see where the energy is going, because with the main focus being there, the Page of Cups, there could be a new start, beginning, healing. We've got the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. And we've got the Eight of Swords. So there's an element of stagnation. As much as they want to offer more, their energy is showing up at the moment of like there's this final obstacle in the way that they need to get over in order for that start of the Page of Cups. However, Nine of Cups, it's showing up at the moment that there's still that kind of block or obstacle or challenge in the way here with this energy, but they want to overcome it. So I think you're getting sick and frustrated because I think you've gave them one too many chances or one too many opportunities already, and it's kind of like, from your end, in your perspective, particularly, I feel like if you just thought that they were only interested in the physical side of things or something casual, it would kind of be easier to deal with and you would release it. But I think you get particularly frustrated because you know there is something deeper on an emotional level that they're feeling and something deeper that they want with yourself, but they're not able to follow through with it at the moment. And every time it seems to become more intimate in that way, they pull back and it regresses into this energy. The positive side of things here is what is on the bottom as well, the Moon card. They recognize their issues, they want to overcome them. There may be a little bit of energy here with the King of Wands in reverse of trying to work on that, but whatever the reason for their intimacy issues, and because the reason they keep pulling back and ghosting you isn't that they don't care, it's because of these intimacy issues, and it's not showing up. So I'm guessing it's different for depending on who it is, but it's a kind of block or challenge that isn't necessarily easily or quickly overcome, but they want it to. The energy at the moment is a little bit stagnant, but we do have that Nine of Cups of wish fulfillment and the end of a cycle. So it may move forward, but you're kind of stuck in the situation at the moment until they're able to offer you something more in the realm of the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups. But the reason they keep ghosting you is because of these intimacy issues, and it's still a kind of work in progress, unfortunately. Anyway, guys, that is your reading. If you enjoyed it and it resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, though, it is a general reading, so take what fits and leave the rest. However, if you would like some specific information and answers to your own individual situations, you can check out the sale on personal readings in the description box below. Cheers.